other, she's in the reverse, non-existent. If she was in the upright, that's different, but she's in the reverse. Page of Pentacles energy. Page of Pentacles is an offer, a message, even a child even. Pages is young energy, immature energy, small offers. But it's a stable offer, it's a pentacle, so pentacles are stable, stability. Energy in the reverse. There was some kind of disagreement, or maybe this Queen of Wands energy is an argumentative, could even be a physical altercation that caused the ending. Because the Knight of Wands in the reverse, he's not only just a playboy that comes in and out, in and out, in and out. He can also become quite physical. 7 of Wands ain't here, neither is the 5 of Wands, so I'm not going to actually say that right now. But these two energies in the reverse, again, it's very catty energy. It's very, there's the word again, immature energy. Because I was asking about the energy of the Queen of Wands. What's the energy of the Queen of Wands? I was asking. So the Knight of Wands in the reverse came out. So it's an energy of someone promiscuous, to say it in a nicer term. A promiscuous energy. Very immature energy. Very, just gonna say it again, bitchy energy. So tell me more. Ascending was the first card that came out. It says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases, preparing for union. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. Something change, shocking, new surprise. So tell me more about this Queen of Wands energy. Tell me more. I feel like there's two different. There's 4 energies on the board. I'm just picked up one. Tell me. Queen of Wands in the reverse, she got break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Another one that came out was not showing true feelings, hide, personality, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted and friendship. So this King of Cups is not all that he seems to be. There's 2 other energies around him, as well as the Queen, as well as the Empress energy. So this Queen of Swords thought that there was something stable with this King of Cups. I feel like this Queen of Swords found out something about this Queen of Wands in the reverse energy, which caused them, I should say, because the King of Swords, is here in the reverse, that caused major tower moment between this King of Swords energy and the Queen of Swords energy. If you can understand that. So the King of Swords and the King of Cups is one energy. The King of Cups was the King of Swords prior to wanting to come towards the Empress energy. But the reason why the King of Cups wants to come towards the Empress energy is because of this breakdown in the relationship or the union with the Queen of Swords. Okay. The reason why they're having a breakdown in their relationship is because this Queen of Swords saw the deceitfulness of this King of Cups, King of Swords energy. She found out about a Queen of Wands energy. I feel like she's out of the picture almost, like she's in the reverse. I feel like she triggers this King of Cups energy. I'm gonna ask, what's the energy? How does this King of Cups feel towards this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Something just self-indulgent, it says. So it says, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like he feels that she needs to do work on herself, basically, in a nutshell. It says, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And again, gaslighting came up here with false mask, or with mask. It says, not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, delude, gaslighting. I feel like this energy triggers, especially with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Phoenix. I didn't even ask a question, but there's some form of transformation in this whole toxic cycle, because it's a toxic cycle. There's too many people involved, so it's toxicity, but there's some kind of change coming with it. It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. I saw the Empress flash through my head, and the Empress has already came out in that deck, so I just thought, let me pull another deck. Tell me more about the Phoenix. Emperor. So this, okay, so now the King of Cups to me is in his transformation. I asked to clarify the Phoenix. Now there's King energy on the board of the King of Cups and the King of Swords in the reverse, but here the Emperor is on the board clarifying the Phoenix. So it's showing that this energy of the King of Swords and the King of Cups energy, there may be some form of change. This Emperor is wanting change. He wants to come forward. He wants to come forward to meet the Empress on her frequency. Fastest moving knight of the deck. Again, represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Fire energy. That action energy. Time is now energy. He wants to come forward to make that offer that he's been fearful to make. But right now, maybe these two situations that he was involved in made him see what he needs to see in order to rise from the ashes. You know, like the card said, where is it gone? Ascending. fire. This is all fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Again, Emperor, Aries energy, Knight of Wands, and now you've got the King of Wands. He's gone through some things. He's gone through the immature stuff with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, because she had the Knight of Wands in the reverse, so I believe that's his energy. So he's moved on from that. You've now got the King of Wands, so he's gone through the emotions, the callous words and all of that, and he's moving towards his passion now with the King of Wands. He's in that energy. There's a lot of fire energy. And with the Wheel as well, he's looking confidently, more experienced in his forward movement, in his future, in what he's gonna do now. Yeah, see, Six of Swords just came up. He wants to move to a calmer place in his mind. Maybe he wants to even move, like across water, over the seas, over the bridge. But he wants to move to a calmer space in the mind. With the Moon. What happens in darkness must come to the light, I just heard. But with the 6 to the Moon, someone wants to come out of their space of emotion, maybe, or someone wants to come out, like, open up about certain things that may be in the dark. I'm hearing. Tell me more, please, about this Moon energy. The Emperor, yeah. Open and honest, I'm hearing. Open and honest. Tell me more, please, about the Moon energy. Yeah, some kind of breakdown in maybe a work situation. Page of Cups in reverse. Some kind of loss. Tell me more about this Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel third party energy, because the 3 of Cups came out already. 3 of Swords came out. 3 of Cups is there again. And the 3 of Pentacles is also out. Yeah, there's been an ending in a situation. So yeah, definitely again, it goes back to the spread I did just a while ago. There's definitely been an ending which has caused growth for this Emperor. Emperor again is all 4 kings of the deck, just like the Empress. You've been through something. I feel growth has happened here in Scorpio season, whether it's just happened, about to happen in Scorpio season coming up in the 23rd, or this is coming in with the Death card. Like, this is transformation, this is endings to things, endings and new beginnings. So this is the ending, so you can't see that. So this is the ending, and this is the new beginning. So this is definitely a transformation for this Emperor. There's been some form of lesson learned. Like, life has taught him the lessons that he needs to now know in order to make life forward. Yeah. He's fearful to put his heart on his sleeve. He's fearful to make an offer. Chariot just came. I feel like this Emperor just wants to hop into the car, but something. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's some form of attachment still, maybe to some kind of finance, large amount of finance. Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles and this Chariot. the Knight of Cups that just came out, crossed over the World card. There's a lot of fear energy, a lot of anxiety. I was just gonna say I can't see any swords, but now the Ten of Swords just came out. But it's the ending. That's something's completed. Knight of Swords. Tell me more please about the Knight of Swords. Someone's sure of themselves, but yet still fearful of a situation. Someone's with the Knight of Swords. This is someone who comes quickly with confidence, knows what they gotta say, knows what they wanna say at least. Like how they saw things maybe in the past, their perception has changed on something. Tell me more about the Hangman. They found some form of solution within themselves, or maybe within the situation that has crumbled here with the Tower. Tell me more please about the Hangman. Yeah, something's ended and it fell right on top of the soulmate card. Some form of soulmate connections ended. When I say soulmate, again, karmic energy is soulmate energy. It's still soul energy, some way, shape or form. Tell me more. Yeah. This Emperor doesn't want to have no more conflict. He wants to come out of conflict. With the Five of Swords in the reverse. Maybe too much has gone on, too much is being said. Too much ego with the Five of Swords. I feel like the Emperor wants change. What's this? Yeah, see, there's Six of Swords. Six of Wands, sorry. Wants success. Wants to move out of the unbalanced way of being. Move forward to victory and success. Again here. With dreams coming true energy. Alright, I'm going to close out. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. A choice needs to be made. I mean, I felt that in the Divine Masculine reading I did prior. Yeah. I feel like some of us secretly wanting a Tower moment to occur within their current situation. Maybe they knew something needed to crumble in order for something to grow again in whatever direction they choose to go into. Yeah, I'm picking up on energies here that is just, especially with the Temperance in reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Someone had victory over some form of manipulation. There was some form of manipulation. Dark energy I'm feeling right now. I don't even like the energy I'm going into. But there was some kind of manipulation, dark energy that needed to be exposed, that needed to crumble, that needed to be walked away from, to be fair. With the Six of Wands there. But maybe whatever happened within this karmic triangle with the Emperor, with the King of Cups, King of Swords energy, and this Queen of Wands energy, and this Queen of Swords energy, it needed to be crumbled in order for this Emperor to rise from whatever dark energy he was entangled in, the web I got yesterday. Is what I'm feeling. Tell me more with this Magician in the reverse. Magician here in the reverse. Yeah, this Emperor wanted the situation to crumble. He didn't care how, I feel. Yeah. So 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups just came out. Now I didn't even know it, but I'll take them as it is in the reverse. This is somebody looking back on the past with like, in almost like a regretful energy. Let me read that from the book I'm going, because that's conflicting energy right there. So I'm just going to have to do. I'm going to close it up after this. Here we go. So Five of Cups in the reverse. Says, when reversed, the Five of Cups could bring back what was once taken from you. Somehow, those three cups that were knocked over are now upright and filled once again. This is the moment when something you thought was over turns out not to be, or someone who has walked out of your life now returns. In readings that show more challenges than opportunities, the Five of Cups reverse symbolizes a person who can't find light after a loss. They can't seem to stop crying over what has happened. They simply refuse to move on. The emptiness in their heart is just too heavy a weight for them to carry. This card reverse can be a tough one to sit when it appears in a reading. And again now the Six of Cups in the reverse came out. So the Six of Cups in the reverse, when reversed, the Six of Cups brings back memories. But those memories feel like nightmares. These are those lingering thoughts and feelings you wish you could forget or let go of, but they keep on resurfacing. I've seen this card show up reversed for those who are stuck in time that has long since passed, for example. So I'm just getting some downloads. I'm feeling like somebody created something in order to remove themselves from a situation. I don't even want to go too deep into the energy. Like, if it resonates, then you would understand the situation that you're in. But I feel like somebody created a situation because of this nostalgia, this thinking back to the healing of childhood issues energy. Maybe it was something that was following them through cycle after cycle after cycle, and they just wanted out of it. They wanted to break that generational pattern, some way, shape, or form. But when they did, they realized the consequences. I feel like that's the energy I'm feeling right now as I'm reading the meaning of these two cards. It says, for example, for those who were living their best lives in high school or college and now in adulthood, keep referencing those times. They are stuck in those golden moments, but those old stories feel worn out to those who are forced to keep hearing them. The Six of Cups reverse wants to push people forward, saying, come on, move on. So it's almost like there was an energy here. I'm getting a whole story. Again, this divine masculine needed to heal from family issues. He had a lot of people in his ears, which caused him to enter into a world of the unknown, I'm going to say. Once he was in the world of unknown, it caused an awakening, it caused soul searching, it caused realizations, confirmations even. Made him now look into himself and realize, oh, the Empress. There was a lot of, like I said, I felt four energies here. So I felt the energy of the King of Cups, I felt the energy of the Queen of Swords, and I felt the energy of the Queen of Wands and the Empress. He had a lot of people around him telling him where he's at is not the right place to be. This is what you need to do in order to get to where you need to go to. And he tried that, and it probably did work for him. It probably did work with the victory and success recognition card. Probably did work. But I feel like there's a darker, deeper energy around it all. And I feel like he's now living with the consequences of what that fame and fortunes brought towards him. It may have caused him to miss out an opportunity in a divine connection. Like selling off the soul energy. I'm going to pull a card. An advice card. Advice. Just advice. Instantly, I see one of the cards come out and I can see the yin yang balance is needed to be restored in this situation. So it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Exactly that. Balance. Have to show you. Balance. It says, love is not always about agreeing, just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Again, it's that twin flame energy, total opposites but perfect balance. Secret admirer. This card came up in one of my other readings. It says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Again, I feel like this emperor wants to say or give a message to this empress, but there's a lot of fear. I feel like he's keeping his feelings to himself out of probably this embarrassment. But if you go back to the other reading, I can't remember the advice I gave when I saw the secret admirer card come out within that reading. It's a similar energy. It's all a follow on is what I'm feeling. This is all a follow on reading. So what's the overall outcome for this emperor within this karmic situation? Well, we already know he's rising from the phoenix. He's learned some lessons, and that's the whole point. That's the main thing. He said express your love. Again, as I said in the beginning of the reading, in order for someone to reach that full happiness, they need to express their love. In order to get to that full happiness, it keeps on dropping off. Express your love. What's the worst that can happen? That's what I said in the last reading with the secret admirer card. What's the worst that can happen? Maybe ego might be dented, but if you've really done the shadow work, then it shouldn't get dented. Yeah. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. One more card on that. It says trust. Again, it's about doing that work. It's about doing that inner work. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Release your ex. It says, the time has come to clear your energy. Clear up all that's around you. Go within your own space, isolation even. Sit back and just hold a mess to yourself and ask yourself, without all of the knackering in your ears, and ask yourself, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Nobody else but you. Clear the mind. Clear your environment. And just you yourself and you. What is it that you want? To get over that fear, you need to be true and honest to yourself, as the card says. On that note, I'm going to clear up to you now. I did want to get a divine feminine card. I wanted to find out more energy about this empress, because she's quiet. She's quiet. The energy didn't really pull out in the reading. This is mainly about the divine masculine who's entered a situation or some kind of union with a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, I believe Aquarius. Empress. What's the Empress's energy here towards this Emperor energy? What's the Empress's energy towards this? Yeah, the title of my divine masculine has just come back to me. The divine masculine is trying to make a choice where there is no choice. But again, it says reconciliation. It says flow. It says accepting. It says detached. Accepting and no longer feeling the need to alter or control the situation. Reconciliation, and trigger. And I saw chaos flip out as well. So this is why the situation's calling for. This card is a repeating card for the divine feminine, the Empress energy. This is why the situation's calling for trust to be needed, because there's past between these two energies. There's definitely past with invisible here. It says, feels the need to be seen, feels worthless and flawed, wanting to feel valued and always trying to prove one's worth. She was giving away her power to this energy. That's the energy I'm feeling with the invisible card. I haven't pulled any tarot on it, and I wouldn't. If you go back to the last reading, this is why I'll say what I am saying. there's been a lot of history here with this Emperor energy, a lot of chaos, a lot with the digging. It says spying on the masculine through social media. Maybe this Empress is looking up on the divine masculine energy, see what it is that he's doing. But whatever it is that's going on, whether they're going to reconcile or not, she's going with the flow. As she's in the Empress energy, she's done or doing the work that she needs to do in order to get on her path. But again, I keep going back to the divine masculine reading. The divine masculine is trying to make a choice where there is no choice. And then I hear again, communication is key, because going back to the reading prior to that, there's some form of communication that needs to be had. I think the card that wanted to come out, or did come out, but it wasn't recording, but I felt the same energy when it started to record, was the sword in the stone. There was a card that depicted a sword in the stone energy. Some form of communication needs to be said in order to get to this happiness, this abundance. And that's where I started the reading. So as it is in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Alright, I'm going to end it there. If it resonates, like, please, subscribe, share. I know my readings will reach those when the time is right for those who receive the message. So yeah, and I do apologize for so many videos being broken down. I still don't know how to solve it. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get somebody around me that knows about computers. So it's gonna be a little while still, or until I figure it out. Whatever comes sooner. So yeah, okay, you take care, and I should be back on soon.